Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And he goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he was quick to react.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Raul, looking to play him in. Xabi Alonso delivers. Olise. Chiellini cuts it out. Van Bronckhorst tries to pass it through. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schlotterbeck is the guilty party there. Schlotterbeck has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Raul. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Neymar. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neymar running with the ball. Looking for options for movement. Xabi Alonso.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the
Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side, showing good feet. No, he can't get past him. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Number 21 coming on the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 9.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Arsenal have it back and can go again. And it's Bale. Now it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that... and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Bronckhorst played into the middle, and he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest...
Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Šeško is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Neymar. Number 6, Olise. Coming on the field, number 8.
They've played it short. Doué's cross. Chiellini tries to clear.
Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Kante. Oh, good ball. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's run loose here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. He is through here. There's the shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that has not gone well. It's a loose ball. He's found some space. Cross in. And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the out. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Can he get it through? Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. So what can they make of this? Not much subtlety about that challenge. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? Kupchu. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Van Bronckhorst. Neymar. And here's Raul. Now it's Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Raul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Raul looking to penetrate opposition. It's Raul! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Raul. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the pass is intercepted.
Portugal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style. Neymar! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. having a shot! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic. Oh, goes for the shot! Scholes. Rijkaard. Ball played for Kukçu. And here's Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kukçu.
There will be 1 minute.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's good play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Takes a shot! Goal! Croatia! And the comeback is complete! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Deftly away. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Raul! He's missed, but not by that far. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Xavi Alonso.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Kukçu. Croatia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
He's tried one! And he comes up trumps again. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No way through. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Croatia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Raul looking understandably energised after his goal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Batistuta, he's through, now is he in? Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Bale. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. And it's Batistuta. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And this is Batistuta. Raul. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bale ready to try one. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Bale!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Park Ji-sung tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Van Bronckhorst. And he welcomes it in. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He came in hard, very hard. Park Ji-sung into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Raul. Oh, super find. Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Portugal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Portugal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bale. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And this is Neymar. Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Neymar.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's got the beating of his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Raul. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's gone loose. Zanetti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Dembele. Now it's Neymar. Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal. Now there's a fine ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Zanetti. Park Ji-sung. Can he get it through? Great chance! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 9 coming on the field.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Neymar. There's the shot! He can get that clear. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Chiellini is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Bale is herring after that one. And this is Raul. It's a pretty loose pass. But that has not gone well. And here's Neymar. Nakata. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieri. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Xavi Alonso. And here's Bale. It's Bale! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And he's forced to go back. Vermaelen is always looking to break lines. Now this could be a chance. And that is expertly dealt with. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Van Bronckhorst. Rijkaard makes the interception. Vieri is onto it in a flash. Messi.
Portugal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Xavi Alonso. And Van Bronckhorst. Neymar. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Raul. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played into the box. That's a decent clearance. And he's hit up Vieri! Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And this is Bale. Bale, he's picked his way through. There's the shot! Cleared without complication. Batistuta knocks it into space, and he was alert to it. Rijkaard. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And no, that was never going to make it. Bale. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. And the shot! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Vieri. Great ball and a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Golden opportunity wasted.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Bronckhorst. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Portugal have it back and can go again. It's Xabi Alonso.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. All hands on deck for this one. Keeper's dealt with that. Kokchu, and he's well positioned here. And that has been clubbed away.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Xabi Alonso tries to pass it through. It's Rashford! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Punched away. And that's it. Rashford! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kokchu! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best.
And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Van Bronckhorst playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Neymar. And here's Raul. In with the challenge. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. And here's Raul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. Goes for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And here's Shevchenko. Can he get on the chance? And he's done it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Liverpool are in front now. The game's only... And the finish! He scores! And And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed...
It's full on! Oh, taken with style. And they've got their lead back.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And a chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
He rises! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Shevchenko! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Corner number 2 then.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Raul. Raul. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Calm, composed, confident. And the half-time whistle goes. So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's had a shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Kaka demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice looking ball. Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mateus. Forlan with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. And the flag has stayed down. Portugal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Marquez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Mateus. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Kaka. And here's Shevchenko. Big chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. Raul. Beckenbauer. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Gonzalez. Messi has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but...
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Crosses it, has another go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot could be on. Decent chance! That's another chance! Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to get it away. De Paul. De Paul! Paredes spots it and intercepts. And here's Alvarez. That has been slung wide. Alvarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Always onto this. Now this could be a chance. Pings in across. Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedro Neto. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao goes pelting down that left-hand side. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tagliafico. And it's McAllister. Gonzalez. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rafael Leao! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want...
Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. To Bruno Fernandes. Still just a single goal between the sides. Mendes made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Pass is coming off in quick. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Real chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for...
And the shot! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Dallo. Cross to the back post. Keeper's dealt with that. He's being urged to shoot. De Paul. Great vision.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Might want to be careful there.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Messi. Looks at... He's got all. He's got a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Pedro Neto goes for a shot! He scores! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dybala. Bernardo Silva. So what can they make of this? And this is Ronaldo. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Cristiano Ronaldo, gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Montiel.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's really put himself on the line here. Portugal with the corner, they're first. And it's a poor one. And that has gone straight into touch. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Lisandro Martinez wins the duel this time. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Pedro Neto! And that's caused a worry or two. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Showing good feet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Tagliafico. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He is through here. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi goes short. Elects to cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Ronaldo. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet... Oh, smashing header! Goal! The breakthrough strike! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
51 minutes is number 15, Gonzalez.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafael Leao. Vitinha being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've got to deny him time.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Alvarez. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And the ball's come loose here. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Oh, didn't catch it right. Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo's... And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Alvarez! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Paredes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Paredes. Oh, this is a very good run. He's away! Big chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Substitutions taking place.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's surging through. And Dybala! They want to be quick to recover this.
4
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And that should get the job done. Here comes, climbs up big! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties... So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, they'll...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Danilo. Great vision. And it's Joe Linton. He came in hard, very hard. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still goalless at the moment. Marquinhos. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Neymar. Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Douglas Luiz. It's a really well-measured ball. Danilo. Now it's João Pedro. And a chance! And one more try! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neymar with the short one. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now they can spring out of defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good, strong midfield running here. Well seen. Saw that coming. Linton. That's good running with the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Savinho. He is through here. Can he get on the end of this? João Pedro is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got to... Goal! Brazil! First blood drawn. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good spread. Danilo threads one in. Savinho in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. Showing good feet. Bruno Fernandes touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bernardo Silva cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Carlos Augusto. And it's Guimaraes. Neymar. And Gabriel looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good ball, good take. Linton is flagged offside.
Substitution.
Brazil can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's Cristiano off the post. And it's Vitinha.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Ramos. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's an excellent interception. And that's gone loose. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Tagliafico. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goes looking wide. Rafael Leao. That is lovely. And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. Ruben Neves. And it's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's tried one! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. So that's two now without reply.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tagliafico kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gonzalez. Vitinha. Not the most accurate pass. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he latch on to this? He is through here! Pedro Neto! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
23, Vitinha.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ruben Neves. Here's Vitinha.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is where he's had a shot! And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Portugal are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Montiel. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
After 54 minutes
So is this the start of a comeback?
McAllister.
Vitinha. Can he get away here? Alvarez. McAllister. Gonzalez providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Inacio clears it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's on his way! McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Nuno Mendes. And here's Gonzalez. Tries to dink it. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Alvarez made a good run there. Pedro Neto. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister given the lift of his goal. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Just a quick announcement.
Vitinha. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here. It's a searching pass. Rafael Leao. And no, he's seen through all of that. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Alvarez! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Portugal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. One 0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. He's having a go. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Cross in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano! Oh, it's hit the post!
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedro Neto. And it's Bernardo Silva. And he's had it nicked away. Tagliafico did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Martinez. Messi. Great work on the overlap. He has found the way through. An instinctive... Up he goes! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
McAllister. Gonzalez. He's onside. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's out for a goal kick. And the first half is done.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Substitution for Portugal, number 10, Bernardo Silva.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Alvarez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedro Neto. So we've reached the hour mark. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
He's found a way through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Montiel has created 1 goal already. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi's cross. Real chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Martinez. Well, they've got it again.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pedro Neto.
Has been indicated.
Can he get away here? Driving through the middle. McAllister. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Garnacho. And that's that. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Gonzalez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gonzalez. João Felix. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's good play. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Deep cross. He's got goal! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he plays one through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Terrific header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Danger averted for now. And they're back on the ball again. Martinez. Otamendi. And he's on his way! And it's made its way to him. McAllister, can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitinha. That's a good ball. Montiel. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Rafael Leao. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Montiel. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Portugal really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Strong running down that left flank. Well read, nice interception. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he spark a counter here? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. McAllister. So we've reached the hour mark. McAllister unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Gonzalez. McAllister. McAllister. Chance! He has done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's onside. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. Martinez will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Wonderful save by Martinez. Oh no, what has happened here? Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! It's in! Argentina are level. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Vitinha. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's in on goal. He's picked his way. And the shot! They've done it! Offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a great chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Portugal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. And he shoots! Quality ball. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cristiano Ronaldo gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the... Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, And this will examine the fibre of both sides. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do all... And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gonzalez is fouled. Otamendi. And it's McAllister. Inacio does well to stand firm and defend it. First quarter of an hour gone. Knocks it into space. So much time and space here. And a chance! Goal! Portugal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Portugal, after 18 minutes, is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bruno Fernandes. Argentina upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Paredes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bruno Fernandes. This looks... Tries a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Out to the right. That is ended up in no man's land.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Paredes. Montiel. Messi. Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Two added minutes.
Paredes. Over to the left. Now it's Gonzalez. And here's McAllister. And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Portugal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Portugal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Paredes picks it up from the goal kick, and he's lost his man here. Diogo Dalot for Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha, who does have an assist to his name. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Lisandro Martinez deals with that comfortably. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's neat. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. McAllister. Paredes. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a good run down the left. Now it's Gonzalez. Great vision. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Substitution in progress.
Garnacho is onto this. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, I think they're going to need a collective aggression to nullify his work and just keep him high on the radar. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
João Palhinha. Oh, it's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Dybala. And he's on his way. De Paul. And he shoots! They've done it! With so little time left, grandstand finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Argentina give them... That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal clearly came into this match with a good game plan.
So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
He's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nouri. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vinicius Junior! He's scored! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Haaland, now it's Semenyo. Great vision. And he's onside. Cross from Matheus Nunes. And they've got rid. Valverde. And here's Brahim Diaz. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, fabulous. Can he finish? Haaland. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pinches it off him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, such a clever touch. So much time and space here. Great chance! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Vinicius Junior driving. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. Spread it left. Oh, that's delightful.
Inshallah. Shoo.
Carvajal,
Inshallah.
and we've reached half-time. One-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. And no, that was never going to make it. Marmouche. O'Reilly. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a promising position. Cross needs to be... Climbs up big! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback? Tries a shot! He scores! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
As if 3 weren't enough. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Played out towards the right wing. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Matches Nunes is there, and he can get that clear. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kusanov. Matches Nunes. Rodri. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. And this is Bernardo Silva. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Semenyo. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Gets to show off his quick feet. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And he can't get it over the wall. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball comes in. It's their second corner of the game. And it's going to be another one. Madrid have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's the shot! It's there! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chance! Off the post! He can get that clear. And he's managed to get free. Semenyo! Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Semenyo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Vinicius Junior, very much the hero in this game.
And a quick reminder
Your
today,
reflections then,
please
Jim?
take all
Well,
the
neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.